Hello, mic check. Hello, mic check. Hindi ko alam kung rinig ba ako. Baka biglang magkita pa tayo sa QC.
Pleasant surprise. Revelio.
Ano nangyari? Ano yan?
Confringo. Revelio.
Isa.
Confringo. Revelio.
Saan yung iba? Isa, dalawa. Ayun, layo.
Confringo. Not so tricky after all, Merlin.
Lah, paano nga umakyat? Ayun, ganito pala. Baka biglang magkita pa tayo. Tayo kalaban sa bubong. Sa QC, sa UB, sa kalsada ng BGC, pagkalipas ng ilang taon.
Intriguing place, Sanbakar's tower. Lovely view, I'd imagine. No idea who this Bakar is, mind you.
Nice one.
Revelio.
Bigyan niyo pa ako ng ano. Kasi yung tower yan. Open tayo ng ano. Para ma-monitor natin ilan nanonood.
Over here.
We're not alone.
We are not. Ranrock's loyalists. Around a dozen I can see, but could be more.
Can't we apparate past them into the tower?
We could, but we've no idea what's in the tower. More importantly, however, I'd like to know why they're here. They've set up camp just ahead. I suggest we investigate a little before doing anything else. Let's go.
Well, this isn't ideal.
No, it isn't. This way. And I'd suggest we use the disillusionment charm here. No sense in announcing our arrival.
I didn't touch your helm. But thank you for making me...
Quickly now.
Petrificus totalus.
Stay hidden and cast Petrificus Totalus.
Petrificus Totalis.
Well done.
Oh. Saan tayo pupunta?
Revelio.
Must be something here. Ramrock said so. You ought to cut back on pudding. Mistook you for a troll the other day. Must be something here. Ramrock said so.
If only I could get my hands on Fig or that stuff.
There must be something here. Ramrock said so.
Oops.
Seems quiet.
Revelio.
Too quiet, if you ask me.
Ito muna, naglalakad-lakad to eh. Ano kaya mangyayari pagkita ng isa na ano, ginawa ko yun?
What was that?
Orders.
Search the
Directly
tower.
from Ranrock.
Search the tower in the surrounding area. Look for anything to do with the names. What you find it could be the key to the
Revelio.
Holy shit.
Draw blood. You won't last long. Do you think this is...
Uy!
Who do you think you are?
Many goblins have always been antagonistic towards wizards. Now. Oh, I'm glad that's over. Best head inside.
Revelio.
Kaya may
Can't
malulot
imagine
pa
the
ako.
goblins know about the trials. They know that something is significant about this place, though.
Looks like we found the entrance.
It's locked. An unlocking charm.
Very handy.
Revelio.
No time now, but if you don't learn it soon enough, we can work on it back at the castle.
I wonder who this is.
With robes like that, it could be anyone.
Putik na yan. Mamaya panis na yan.
I imagine these brooms have been enchanted for centuries. Never seen an enchantment last this long.
Revelio.
Welcome to San Bakar's Tower.
Sino yun?
Hello, Professor. Did you say Sambakar's tower?
I did. Professor Bakar is a keeper you have yet to encounter. I'm glad to see that I was correct in presuming that we would meet again soon after our last encounter. Though I surmise, based on the commotion I heard, that you did not have an easy time getting to me.
We did not, Professor. We encountered goblins outside the tower.
That goblins were aware of my vault is disquieting enough. But if they have also made a connection to this tower, then the threat may be greater than I thought. All the more reason for us to move forward. Downstairs, near the entry, a reservoir of ancient magic, like those you've seen before, has been unlocked. Commanded to access a doorway. I'm afraid I cannot say more. As Professor Fig cannot join you, he and I will, in time, see you back at the map chamber. Remember what you see.
We're going to need to understand how Ranrock's loyalists knew about a tower that once belonged to a keeper. For the moment, however, you've more important things to set your mind to. A reservoir of ancient magic, I believe?
Yes, sir.
Then I shall leave matters in your increasingly capable hands. That said, be careful.
I will, sir. I'll see you back in the map chamber. Revelio! A reservoir of ancient magic. Downstairs, near the entry.
Yun.
Revelio!
The first trial.
I've seen this before. In Gringotts and the restricted section. Revelio! That must have done something. Best have a look around.
Mahogany fingerless gloves. Hindi worth it. Mukhang kalaban to mga to ah. Lang, may chest dito eh.
traces of ancient magic. Something must be different.
Revelio.
These are never a welcome sight.
Oh my.
At least I know what to expect this time.
Aray ko. Meron pa?
These look familiar.
Revelio.
May chest dun, oh.
Accio.
Wait lang, gusto kong makuha yung isang chest. Pero paano?
Revelio.
Was it Accio I used before?
Lang.
Accio.
Ha? Okay lang. Copy!
That platform looks like it ought to get me where I need to go.
Accio. Revelio. Accio.
I presume I'm looking for traces of ancient magic. But where?
Revelio.
I presume I'm looking for traces of ancient magic. But where? What did that burst of magic do? Perhaps I should examine things from both sides of the archway.
Accio!
More statues.
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
Not making this easy on me.
Revelio!
I presume I'm looking for traces of ancient magic. But where?
Accio!
Seems I ought to explore this archway from both sides.
Accio!
What did that burst of magic change on both sides of the archway? Something must be different.
Revelio!
I need to see how the room changes when I move in and out of the archway. So that's it. I need to use both sides of the archway to get the platform to the other side of the bridge.
Accio! Depulso!
to use both sides of the archway to get the platform to the other side of the bridge. So that's it. I need to use both sides of the archway to get the platform to the other side of the bridge. So that's it. I need to use both sides of the archway to get the platform to the other side of the bridge. I'll never get used to these floors. Things are definitely different on either side of the archway. But how?
Depulso! Accio! Leviosa! Depulso! Accio!
What if I stood on one platform and used Accio on the other? That ought to work.
Accio!
What if I stood on one platform and used Accio on the other? That ought to work.
Accio!
What if I stood on one platform and used Accio on the other? That ought to work.
Accio! Revelio!
What if I stood on one platform and used Accio on the other? That ought to work.
Accio! Depulso! Accio!
What if I stood on one platform and used Accio on the other? That ought to work.
Accio!
What if I stood on one platform and used Accio on the other? That ought to work. I stood on one platform and used Accio on the other? That ought to work.
Revelio.
Don't like the look.
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
Don't like the look of this.
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Accio. Leviosa. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Accio. Leviosa. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Accio. Confringo. Leviosa. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
What a relief.
Revelio.
Another pensive.
Your ability to transfigure the world around you is remarkable. What is it?
My father isn't getting better. I don't think he'll ever recover from the death of my brother.
It is agonizing to see those we love suffer.
The drought was years ago, but the pain of losing him is as deep for him now as if it had happened only yesterday. He doesn't need pretty pillars, he needs peace. What if I could help him, Professor?
You do so much for your father already.
It's not enough. I want to take away his pain.
It is tempting, I know, to use this magic that you're mastering to transfigure more than the physical world. But human emotion is a potent force unto itself. Even the most well-meaning and competent witch cannot possibly know the consequences of irrevocably manipulating it.
So I'm to watch as my father's pain destroys him.
It is not your pain to take. Every year, a student sees something sillier than I could ever imagine in their tea leaves. Oh, Miss Morganach, welcome back to Hogwarts, Professor.
That's going to take some getting used to. Professor Rickwood?
I was so pleased to hear that you'd accepted the position of Defense Against the Dark Arts, Professor.
Sit, Isadora. Tell us about your travels.
I was actually hoping that you and the others might join me at my home this evening. There's much I'd like to share with you.
That would be delightful. We shall let the others know.
Very well. I shall see you then.
Another memory. Now to find a way out of here. More crystallized stone. That must be the way back to the map chamber.
What have we here?
I'm a student at Hogwarts, sir. And this is Professor Fig.
Professor Charles Rookwood at your service. Has someone completed the first trial?
I have, Professor Rookwood. You look familiar, sir.
I imagine you saw me in the first pensive you accessed, in Gringotts.
So, you found the portkey to access Professor Rackham's vault, and you deciphered the map within the locket you found floating above that pensive.
I did. I found something that I can't identify floating above the last pensive.
Trial. You must take care to keep them safe. You will need them to complete the journey we have set forth for you. Once you have them all, we will tell you what to do with them.
Very well. Are you able to tell me anything about the next trial?
Before you proceed, I would like to speak with Charles regarding the urgent situation involving the goblins.
The goblins?
The student has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. They and their mentor, Professor Fig, not only encountered goblins lurking outside of San Bakar's tower, they also encountered a powerful goblin in my vault at Gringotts.
I'm afraid it would be wise to halt the trials until we know more.
We shall defer to you in this matter, of course. Now then...
Wait, Professor. The name Rookwood. Do you think...
that there's a connection to Victor? Perhaps, but we can't be sure of its significance, if any. For now, tell me what you saw in the pensive.
Before the witch from the last pensive, Isadora, became a Hogwarts professor, she argued with Professor Rackham about using magic to remove pain.
Hopefully the next pensive provides more context. For now, we should learn what Ramrock knows. I will be honest, I've no idea where to start.
Actually, I might know of someone. I saw Serona at the Three Broomsticks speaking to a goblin once. They seemed friendly.
Well, it's worth a try. See what you can find out. Of course, don't forget...
My studies. Yes, sir.
Before you go...
Professor?
Have you encountered swirling traces of magic in the world? Aside from those along our path?
Not that I recall. What are they?
Evidence of the Keeper's efforts to manipulate the power of ancient magic during our time. If I am correct, and I usually am, you should be able to use them to inform and enhance your own magic.
Thank you, sir. I will look out for them.
Sira talaga yan. Ang dami.
I should ask Sir...
Spectacular news! The broom upgrade's ready. Stop by the shop when you can.
I hope you will come and see me about a pressing and highly confidential matter at your earliest convenience. I believe that we may be able to help each other.
Please see me after class once you have completed the tasks I've set for you. I would like to teach you Descendo, useful for pulling objects to the ground.
I'd like to ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
I'd like the room to be warm and comfortable, as if I'm floating inside a mug of butterbeer.
Oh, sounds perfect.
So,
Revelio.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Ay! Ay! Wala naman yung single na ito. Wala naman. Ha? Hindi. Ah, yung single na ako yung ginagamit. Oh? Yan sa iyo. Yan na sa
There you are. The crossbones duelist to beat.
Sabi ko pa lang Ako mo. Mas pala pagka gusto mo na pa niya.
Revelio.
Bukas mo i-split ka, bukas sa gabi. Magpapahinga siguro ng isang gabi yun. Ano naman naka-aircon din doon.
Accio. Confringos.
No, I swear I No, it's a niffler!
What do I want with a niffler?
He's sharp.
Revelio. Leviosa. Accio. Confringos. Expelliarmus. Revelio. 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 Brilliant.
There you are. The Crossbonds duelist to beat.
How did you get on with those tasks?
Madam Kagawa, I completed the list of tasks you assigned.
Wonderful. I trust you became more familiar with your broom through the process?
Yes, Professor.
That's good to hear. Keep it up, and perhaps one day you'll have a spot on the Quidditch team. If Black ever permits Quidditch again. Well, with those tasks out of the way, let us get started. Glacius. Pay attention to your wand work. Well done. I'd recommend that you practice your new spell here in my office before taking it out into the world. Gracious! There you go. Catching him quickly. I think it's learned its lesson, but do continue to practice as long as you like. Kinesthesia is a powerful learning tool.
Thank you again for delivering those potions to Madame Wow. Saved me a lot of time and trouble. Hear you found a bit of treasure in the forest. Was never one for adventure myself. I hope to see you again.
Oh, it's you! What a pleasant surprise.
Now, you let me know if there's anything else I can help you with. No one can say I don't keep a stacked shelf.
Revelio.
That last Clementine. Hello, be with you in a bit. Now, you let me know if there's anything else I can help you with. You have a good head for business, haven't you? No one can say I don't keep a stacked shelf. Now, you let me know if there's anything else I can help you with.
Welcome back. I've arranged a special price on the broom upgrade for you. I truly appreciate all of your help. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
Glaciers! Revelio.
I believe you are ready to learn Arresto Momentum, the slowing charm. It allows you to freeze objects or people in mid-air. Simply complete a few tasks and then come and see me.
Revelio.
Oh, there was something else too. Powdered back
Glaciers! Revelio.
Have you finished your assignments?
I finished the tasks, Professor.
Well, well. I trust you are meticulous in your efforts. After all, shortcuts only ever lead to shortcomings.
Yes, sir, of course.
Good. Ordinarily, I'd say it's not my concern either way, but you... I want to make sure you're well prepared. Talent and resolve are a potent combination. It would be a shame to let that go to waste.
Thank you, Professor.
Don't let it go to your head. Now, let's see how you fare with Diffindo. Wand at the ready. Focus. Diffindo can be dangerous if you're not paying attention. Very good. It seems you have a grasp on Diffindo. Anyone else?
Diffindo!
It's It's a pleasure to have a student who actually heeds instruction. As I mentioned earlier, Defindo can be versatile but dangerous. Good to see you continuing to practice.
Professor Sharp, do you have a moment?
Depends on how you intend to use it.
I saw an aura badge on your desk and was wondering if you could tell me more about your time as an aura.
Observant. I suppose I could indulge you for a moment. Spent years tracking down reprobates who dealt in artifacts of dark magic origin.
That seems a bit more dangerous than teaching potions.
Often, yes. Though I've seen some remarkably creative concoctions brewed in my class. I enjoyed a great deal of success as an aura. However, success can make one complacent if one's confidence is not tempered by humility. One overstep in battle changed everything.
May I ask what happened?
Yes, well, I suppose it's a matter of record. My partner and I had tracked a suspect to a harbor in Scarborough, trying to smuggle shrunken heads of all things. I had deduced that he was working alone. I was mistaken, and they knew we were coming. From the moment we stepped onto the ship, well, I barely escaped with my life. My partner wasn't so lucky.
I suppose being an aura is dreadfully dangerous. I'm sorry.
It is at that. But survival is not guaranteed for any of us. Pay attention. And not just within my class. This is what I must impress upon you all. A potion and a poison may be a mere breath apart, until you consume the wrong one.
Well said, Professor.
Revelio.